I don't get my face off.
Okay, now let's turn off the camera, right?
What the fuck is happening? It's just to hide your face.
Okay, turn off the camera. Let's see if you know how to turn off the camera.
You want me to zoom in?
Yeah.
Is that good? Yeah, I was like, okay, this is how you move it, and that's how you move it. Do you want me anywhere other than when it starts in the direct center?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
But basically, you're going to be shooting the podium. That's your
Okay.
main. That's your main shot.
Awesome. I like how it's on Mr. Sharkboy too.
Now, keep in mind, this mic is live.
Yep.
This is the mic, so no talking. Unless you're talking to me, you try to be quiet.
So I get a whisper into the mic. Okay.
That's all.
Makes sense.
That's our hot mic for the room.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
3 out of the 4 slashes. Okay. Why aren't you on the mic? Why is Zach on the mic?
Still, it's doo-doo.
Zach, take your headphones back. Wow, what a scrub. Okay, Matt Reedy. Matt Reedy. People behind me. Oh, shit. Matt, there's gonna be people behind me in the crowd. You want to be careful when you're opening the home because what do you say? Like social media. Or the thing on like your plate. Matt Ronco. Matt Ronco. You're one of the worst progressives. You're probably the worst person in Fortnite. I like you flipping it, and you know I can use some replacement. I hope we don't lag. Zach, don't come over here. Don't come over here. Oh God, man, this guy. Don't touch this. What?
Dude, I want to be here. This is where I want to be.
I want to be over there.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I like being in people. What?
You can, but
Dude, why not? I would say the apartment enough straighter. But at the same time, I really have a good spot because I'm going to be the one that slides most of the time because you really want.
yeah.
And I'm going to be the one that. No, never mind. I'm staying here.
Yeah.
I'm over there.
Stay over there.
Yeah. We should have
Zach,
a
he said
Bronco.
you're over there. He said you're over there. Hey, Zach. Buddy. Yeah.
a safari in Africa and visit Namibia and Zambia. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Bears aren't common in Africa.
Why?
You ever take a stroll in a fur coat in really hot weather?
Nope.
Well, a bear wouldn't want to do it either.
Okay, now let's get back to the song. So many places to go, and we can start with Niger. Benin, Burundi, and Botswana. We'll go there and then visit Ghana. I bet you didn't know English is the official language of Nigeria. Togo sits right below a country called Burkina Faso. We should visit Maseru, which is the capital of Lesotho. Kenya, Chad, Malawi, Congo, Zimbabwe, Sudan, Gabon, Morocco, Mali, Uganda, and Comoros, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Still in Africa, that's right, you guessed it. It's a huge continent, of course we haven't left yet. Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea. Can't wait to pay a visit to all three. Cape Verde, Eritrea, and Djibouti. Madagascar, I remember that movie. Let's see Tanzania and Swaziland. Tunisia, Somalia, and South Sudan. Sao Tome and Principe are really beautiful islands, I've got to say. Can't wait to inhale the air of Seychelles. Some more beautiful islands where I want to sail. Mauritania, Libya, and Liberia. Where are we going next? After that is Algeria. Egypt has a rich history. We should visit the pyramids, what a sight to see. Mauritius, Angola, and Gambia. Western Sahara, now we're leaving Africa. So many places I wanna go, and I hope that you'll be coming along. We can go all around the world. We'll visit every corner of this earth. We'll go all around the world. You and I will visit everywhere. Palau, Nauru, Tonga, Samoa, Solomon Islands in Australia. Those are places I wanna take ya. Let's explore Micronesia. These are the Pacific Islands, Fiji Islands, Marshall Islands, Vanuatu, and Tuvalu. Can't forget New Zealand. Papua New Guinea is gorgeous. Kiribati is also known as Kiribati. Who wants to come along with us too? Venezuela, Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, Chile, Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia. So many places I wanna go, and I hope that you'll be coming along. We can go all around the world. We'll visit every corner of this earth. We'll go all around the world. You and I will visit everywhere. Tourists visit the Mayan temple in Mexico. We'll head there after Trinidad and Tobago. I love St. Lucia, Panama, Nicaragua. The first chocolate bar was invented in Guatemala. Rihanna is a singer that we all know. But did you know she was born in Barbados? It's so beautiful, just like Jamaica, just like Cuba, Honduras, and Grenada. El Salvador, Costa Rica, Dominica. After Belize, I'm gonna go see Canada. Guess what? Pirates of the Caribbean was shot in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. In my last song, I toured the United States. Now I'm all over the world and it feels great. Haiti is where I was born. If you don't mind, I have to throw that in the song. St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua, Barbuda, Bahamas, Dominican Republic. We can go all around the world. We'll visit every corner of this earth. Switch it up. Taiwan, Iran, Iraq, India, and Malaysia. Cambodia, Georgia, China, Indonesia, Syria, Mongolia, South Korea, and North Korea are on the continent of Asia. Vietnam, Thailand, Japan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan. We plan to travel to many different lands, like the Philippines and Turkmenistan. Wait, slow down, this tour is moving quickly, man. Okay, I'll give more information, now that's a good plan. Did you know cinnamon originated in Sri Lanka? Nope, but I love it on my French toast, so thank you. Let's go to Qatar, then Nepal, and Singapore. Great, but don't forget the info, give a bit more. Do you like mocha? I love mocha. That originated in Yemen. Pass me a big cup. Oman and the United Arab Emirates both have very hot climates. East Timor, Myanmar, Saudi Arabia, Maldives, we're going really far. Israel, Lebanon, Bhutan, Kuwait, Jordan, Brunei, let's go miles away. Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Laos, Bangladesh, Bahrain, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Afghanistan, Armenia, take me away. Come on, let's go, everybody, let's go. All around the world. Come on, let's go, everybody, let's go. All around the world. Come on, let's go, everybody, let's go. All around the world. Come on, let's go, everybody, let's go. All around the world. In Italy, we'll see the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the Roman Colosseum. Let's visit Latvia, Albania, Austria, and then we'll go to Belgium. We can run with the bulls and then take a look at Pablo Picasso's artwork in Spain. We'll take the train from Serbia to Slovakia to Slovenia and spend a few days in the Ukraine. We'll see the Pope in Vatican City and then Sweden and Romania, and then we'll go to Turkey and Ireland. We'll walk around all day in Kosovo, Monaco, San Marino, and Norway. Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and England make up the United Kingdom. A place very well known for watches and cheese and chocolates is the country of Switzerland. The scenery is beautiful in Portugal. In Poland, you'll get more than an Eiffel. Speaking of Eiffel, let's go to France. We can look at the Eiffel Tower and stare at it for hours. Croatia, Bulgaria, let's have fun in Iceland and Estonia. Let's go, everybody, let's go all around the world. Come on, let's go, everybody, let's go all around the world. Switch it up. We'll go to Russia and the Czech Republic and Cyprus. I promise you'll love it. Bosnia and Herzegovina. We'll party in Greece and Andorra. Liechtenstein, Lithuania. Let's see Belarus and Macedonia. Luxembourg, Malta, Moldova. You're invited, so come on over. The Netherlands, Finland, Montenegro. Germany, Hungary, Denmark, let's go. So many places I wanna go, and I hope that you'll be coming along. We can go all around the world. We'll visit every corner of this earth. We'll go all around the world. You and I will visit everywhere. We can go all around the world. We'll visit every corner of this earth. We'll go all around the world. You and I will visit everywhere, yeah. I want to take a little trip somewhere, yeah. Places I've never been, yeah. Going on a tour without a care. I want to take a little trip somewhere, yeah. Places I've never been, yeah. Going on a tour.
First, I'm gonna see Nashville, Tennessee. Then Madison, Wisconsin is where I gotta be. Yeah, then I'll take a plane to. Well, actually, I'm afraid to fly, so I think I'll take the train. Let's go, go, go.
Going to Trenton, New Jersey, Frankfurt, Kentucky. Maybe take a trip to Jackson, Mississippi. Let's see what they can show me in Jefferson City, Missouri. Santa Fe, New Mexico, Denver, Colorado, Boise, Idaho. I love it every time that I go. In 1492, he sailed the ocean blue, but next week I'll see Columbus in Ohio. Grab a little sunshine in Tallahassee, Florida. Take a bite of a peach in Atlanta, Georgia. I've never been to Carson City in Nevada or Lincoln, Nebraska. You can catch me in Phoenix, Arizona, or Sacramento, California. Yeah, St. Paul, Minnesota, maybe Juneau, Alaska. Yeah, I want to take a little trip somewhere. Yeah, places I've never been. Yeah, going on a tour without a care. I want to take a little trip somewhere. Yeah, places I've never been. Yeah, going on a tour. Boston, Massachusetts, Concord, New Hampshire. Going to Vermont for Montpelier. Montgomery, Alabama, then Washington, D.C. to see the nation's capital. Aloha to Honolulu, Hawaii, Des Moines, Iowa, so peaceful to me. Going to Springfield, Illinois to build a little house on a prairie. In Little Rock, Arkansas, I love what I saw. Going back to Dover, Delaware, cause I want more. Indianapolis, Indiana, and Hartford, Connecticut, need an encore. Smelling pine trees in Augusta, Maine. I like Topeka, Kansas, I'm glad that I came. But I've never been to Salt Lake City in Utah or Richmond, Virginia. Gonna see Bismarck, North Dakota, and Charleston, West Virginia, yeah. Annapolis, Maryland, maybe Lansing, Michigan, yeah.
Helena, Montana, Columbia, South Carolina. Gotta go to Pierre, South Dakota, yeah, follow if you wanna. I'll be eating a banana in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Schedule that on my planner. Friends say I gotta come sooner to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So I guess I'm gonna. But first I'm going to Cheyenne, Wyoming, then party in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Can't think of a rhyme for Pennsylvania. So I'm skipping to Salem, Oregon, then Austin, Texas, and then maybe Albany, New York for breakfast. Providence, Rhode Island was a blast, and Olympia, Washington was just the bestest.
I want to take a little trip somewhere, yeah. Places I've never been, yeah. Going on a tour without a care. I want
trip somewhere, yeah. Places I've never been, yeah. Going on a tour. I want to take a little trip somewhere, yeah. Places I've never been, yeah. Going on a tour without a care. I want to take a little trip somewhere, yeah. Places I've never been, yeah. Going on a tour.
Hi, I'm Sarah Otis. I'm the 6th grade school counselor. My mother was born in Germany. She came to the United States in 1979 and became a naturalized citizen in 1988.
Greetings. My name is Rebecca Nyante. I'm a French teacher here at Bonny Middle School. I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade French. I was born and raised in Togo, West Africa, and I moved here in 2006 under the permanent resident status and became a citizen in 2014. I'm happy to be a first generation US citizen, and I'm proud to live my American dream. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chrissy Taplin, and I am a sign language interpreter here at Bonny Eagle Middle School. My great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were born in Wales in 1688, and they came to the U.S. and settled in Pennsylvania in 1735. My family stayed in Pennsylvania, eventually moving to Maryland in 1790. My great-great-great-great-grandfather opened up the Hollywell paper mill in 1808 in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, manufacturing wrapping paper, banknotes, and money, and the United States government was their largest customer. In 1864, the Confederate soldiers burned most of the whole town of Chambersburg, and my family's paper mill went up in flames. In 1906, my family moved to Maine, and we have lived here ever since.
Hello, I'm Oisin Sharkwood. I teach 8th grade mathematics at Bonny Eagle Middle School. I was born in Cork, Ireland. My wife is from Detroit, Michigan. We met playing chess in 2006. We moved to the United States in 2009. We were married that same year. In March 2013, midway through my first year here at Bonny Eagle, I swore the oath of allegiance and became a naturalized citizen of the United States.
My name is Carly Whitman, and I'm an 8th grade language arts teacher at Bonny Eagle Middle School. My mom is an immigrant from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and she moved to San Francisco, California with her family during the 1960s. As the daughter of an immigrant, I grew up with a mesh of cultures, Argentine being one of those. I speak the language, eat the food, and I connect strongly with that culture and country. Being the daughter of an immigrant has impacted me so significantly that it drove me to return to Argentina to learn more about my roots. I am privileged and proud to have this unique perspective, and I feel incredibly lucky to have this cultural background.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Danino. I'm the librarian at Bonny Eagle Middle School. 3 of the 4 of my grandparents were of German descent, and my one grandfather, came over at age 16 in 1920. Germany at that time was bombed out and they were starving. He was a merchant marine, and he came ashore in New York Harbor illegally and stayed. Eventually, he met my grandmother. They settled into the Little Germany district in New York City, and he became a business owner and put 5 kids through college. I am always amazed at his story.
Hello, my name is Hetty Smith, and I have been the Superintendent Secretary here at Bonny Eagle for 31 years. I was born in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. My husband and I live in his childhood home in East Waterboro, Maine. We met when the container ship that he was serving aboard as an engineer came to Halifax in 1976. I moved to this area in 1977, the same year that we were married. It took me 35 years to make the very important decision to become a naturalized United States citizen. And in 2012, I swore the oath of allegiance right here at our central office. Congratulations to all of you on this very special.
Buenos dias, I'm Senora Abbott. I'm the Spanish teacher here. My mom was born in Mexico and became a United States citizen in 1970.
Hello, my name is Julie Johnston, and I work in the 8th grade with the Carnegie and Fraser clans. Both of my grandmothers came to America as immigrants in the 1920s. My grandmother, Christiana Kahler, came from Zaandam in the Netherlands at the age of 19 in 1920. She worked as a nanny for a family in Camden for a few years and eventually settled in Machias, Maine. My grandmother, Charlotte Gallagher, came from Donegal, Ireland at the age of 15 in 1924. She and her older brother, Beecher, worked for a family in Miramichi, New Brunswick, Canada for 2 years before settling in Caribou. While I have ancestors who came to America early on in its history, including one who came over on the Mayflower, I feel much more connected to my Dutch and Irish roots because of the close relationship that I had with these two wonderful women.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Dufterman, and I'm an EdTech here at Bonny Eagle Middle School. I live in Alfred, Maine, but I'm from St. Japan. I moved to Maine in the summer of last year. I went through a long and expensive application process to get my green card, but I'm so happy to be in the United States with my family.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. An American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
People of the United States, in order to form a perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
And say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free,
represent her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning. My name is Alana Reed, and I am an Immigration Services Officer at the Portland, Maine Field Office of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this administrative naturalization ceremony. We would like to extend our sincere appreciation to Bonny Eagle Middle School for hosting our ceremony today. We have a number of people who regularly assist at our ceremonies. They are Peg Bolano, Katie Gannon-Janelle, Sheila Littlefield, and Annie Tara, who represent the League of Women Voters. We would like to thank all those that assisted in the preparation and organization of this ceremony. A special thank you to the Bonny Eagle Middle School, especially the following staff members and students who coordinated this ceremony. This also includes Representative Donald Marine, Representative Lester Ordway, Senator Bill Diamond, Alexandria Pelskar with Senator Susan Collins' office, Bonita Honitha with Angus King's office, Nathan Carlo and Lester Harmon who are board members with the Bonny Eagle Middle School. We will open this ceremony this morning with the playing of the national anthem. Please join me in welcoming the Bonny Eagle Middle School Select Chorus. If you will all please rise and remove your hats. At this time, I would like to introduce Benjamin Harris, principal at Bonny Eagle Middle School, who will provide us with welcoming remarks.
Good morning and welcome to Bonny Eagle Middle School and welcome to America. Following our ceremony, we invite the candidates and their guests, as well as our civil rights team, to our cafeteria through these doors for a brief reception following the ceremony. Our students and staff have been working hard to make this event special. From creating the videos that you've seen, the national anthem and our select chorus and band, our civil rights team, our advisories have made the flags in the back of the room. This event has made us all more mindful of what it means to be a citizen of this great country. Thanks to you guys coming here and sharing this opportunity with us, we are better citizens. Thank you, and welcome to America.
Mr. Harris. Now at this time, I would like to welcome the Bonny Eagle Middle School Select Band and Select Chorus, who will perform America the Beautiful. Thank you for that wonderful rendition. Today we have 26 candidates for citizenship representing 16 countries from around the world. For each of you, the journey to America was unique. Some of you came to join members of your family, others sought professional or educational opportunities, and some, at great risk and personal sacrifice, fled hardship and strife in your homelands. While each of your journeys was different, all of you choose to make America your adopted home and to become United States citizens. Each of you has been personally examined under oath by a designated officer. Each of you has demonstrated an understanding of the English language and knowledge of the history and civics of the government of the United States. Each of you has been found to be a person of good moral character, and the investigation by the government is complete, and each of you has been found to meet all requirements of the law to be naturalized. As I call your countries, please stand and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. These 16 countries are Bangladesh, Bulgaria, Canada, Dominican Republic, Germany, Iraq, Italy, Israel, Jamaica, Moldova, Nigeria, Somalia, Sudan, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and Vietnam. At this time, I would like to introduce Cindy Limbara, Field Office Director at the Portland, Maine Field Office. Cindy will now administer the Oath of Allegiance. Good morning. I'm honored to be with you today. This is a very special day for each of you. At this time, are you ready to become United States citizens? Okay. I'll have you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Please join me in welcoming our newest citizens of the United States of America. Congratulations.
This was a very solemn crowd before that, and now I see tears and smiles everywhere. At this time, I would like to invite the following students to the stage to say the Pledge of Allegiance, the Bonny Eagle Middle School Civil Rights and International students.
At every public gathering that I have known, we have stood to pledge allegiance to our flag. I wonder how much we really understand the words we are reciting.
Students and adults, we stand together and recite it, but do we truly understand what those words mean?
Instead of just reciting the pledge, we need to feel it and know its meaning as we say it. Today and every day, I challenge you to learn the words, stand tall, and say them with Bonny Eagle pride.
Here is a video put together by your peers to help you understand the power of the words behind our country's pledge.
I, be an individual,
pledge, dedicated all I have to give, allegiance, my love and devotion,
to the flag, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom, and freedom is everyone's right.
Of the United, that means we have all come together.
States of America, individual communities that have united into 50 great states, 50 individual communities with pride and purpose, all divided with imaginary lines, yet united with one common purpose, and that's love for our country.
And to the Republic, our government is of the people, our representatives are chosen by the people to govern.
For which it stands, one nation, we stand together, indivisible and capable of being divided.
with liberty, which is freedom, the right to live one's own life without threat or fear.
And justice, the principle of dealing fair with others.
For all, every person in the nation, regardless of their differences.
When you pledge our flag, let it not become a meaningless routine, but instead be a truer commitment of your respect of our country.
Under God. Mr. Ruby, when we pledge the flag and we get to the verse under God, why do we say that and what does that mean?
So we say under God, and that was put into our pledge, not in the beginning, but later on. After World War II, President Eisenhower signed the bill, put that into our Pledge of Allegiance. People who had a lot of faith and gratitude for after troubled times wanted that in. It's up to you whether or not you want to say it today. You can say it, you cannot say it. Either way, you're definitely part of our nation, the United States. Does that help answer your question?
Yes, it does. Amazingly well. Thank you, Mr. Ruby.
Now that you understand every word, will that affect how you say them? Will you stand a little taller?
Will you speak a little louder?
Will you think about those who made this country great and reflect on those who made your freedom possible?
Please stand.
Place your right hand on your heart and feel every word every time we join together for the Pledge of Allegiance.
At this time, I invite everyone to stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance with us. Please remove your hats. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to play a special video from Susan Collins. I'm sorry, I had this out of order. At this time, I would like to have the Bonny Eagle Middle School perform one more song for us. like to present Superintendent Paul Penna, who will introduce our keynote speaker.
Thank you, and congratulations to our newest citizens. I couldn't be prouder at this moment to be standing before you to introduce our Senator Collins from the state of Maine. I'd like to welcome Senator Ordway, Senator Moran, who are here from the state, as well as Senator Diamond, who are here from our state representatives. We appreciate that. I want to thank the music program for a wonderful performance that they put on all morning. They've done a wonderful job. I think they deserve a really good round of applause. They've done some good. I also want to thank the Civil Rights team for doing such a wonderful job. I think that's the heart of our school district and where we're headed, and the importance of it being an inclusive environment where all students are welcome in our school system to learn freely and to access their education. So thank you so much for the work you're doing and moving us forward. Thanks to the student body. I'm so proud of how we're representing our district today, doing such a wonderful job, and all of the flags of representatives of other countries. It's important to understand that we are the melting pot of the world, and all of us as we stand before you are immigrants. I happen to be, my father is the first generation. I have to get myself on that video. I was absent there. I need to update that. So I was privileged to have some of the same experiences of immigration and what it means to our family, to our state, to our country. So thank you very much. It is my great honor to introduce Senator Susan Collins. Senator Collins is a native of Caribou, Maine, and was first elected to the United States Senate in 1996. Through her years of service, she has earned a national reputation as an effective legislator who works across party lines to seek consensus on our nation's most important issues. Senator Collins has ranked as the most bipartisan member of the U.S. Senate by the Lugar Center and Georgetown University. Senator Collins is the 13th in the Senate seniority and is the most senior Republican woman. In her tenure, she has never missed a roll call vote and has casted more than 6,700 votes in a row. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce Senator Susan Collins, an individual who demonstrates commitment to the civic responsibility and her allegiance to and one that she accepts as a citizen of the United States of America. Thank you very much, Senator Susan Collins.
Good morning. I commend the students, faculty, and staff of Bonny Eagle Middle School for hosting this wonderful celebration. To all who became new citizens of the United States of America today, congratulations and a warm welcome to our national family. As the inscription on the Statue of Liberty reminds us, we are a nation that offers a welcome to those who yearn to breathe free. That principle is the very cornerstone of America. Those who became American citizens today come from many lands, both near and far. Some came to America to work, others to join their families, some to escape oppression and violence. All will have freedom and opportunity. That is the promise America makes to its citizens. But it is up to each of you, as it is to each of us, what you make of the tremendous opportunity to be an American. All of our new citizens have reached this moment by conducting themselves as good citizens. They have learned about our Constitution and system of government. They have taken an oath of allegiance to that Constitution and to the laws of the United States. They have pledged to defend America against all enemies. That's a lot, but there is more. All too often, those of us who are so fortunate to be born in this country take our blessings for granted. New citizens and the difficulties and even dangers many face to come here are a valuable reminder of how precious our birthright is. True American citizenship is about more than being born in the right place or taking an examination to become a citizen. It is about coming together to strengthen our nation and our communities. For American citizenship is defined by service to others. Certainly, serving in our armed forces is a powerful demonstration of citizenship. So too are running for public office or offering your talents to the various boards and committees of local government. But there are so many other ways to measure citizenship. Volunteering to help with youth sports or scouting or civic organizations and charities makes our communities stronger. Stepping forward to help feed the hungry, comfort the sick, or befriend the lonely are great acts of citizenship too. Speaking out whenever human rights are denied and human dignity diminished is also a duty of good citizens. To be an American, whether by birth or by choice, is such a precious gift. As citizens of this great nation, the greatest nation in the world, we can all be proud of our heritage and confident in our future. We Americans stand together to do what is right and to lend a hand to those in need. It is indeed an honor to welcome you new citizens to this great cause. I congratulate you all and wish you all the best.
Thank you. Being an American is not about one's religion, the color of one's skin, or the place of one's birth. Rather, citizenship speaks to our character as a country to go beyond the differences by giving us equal rights and responsibilities. As you build your lives here, I encourage you to use your talents, to be active citizens, and to give back to your community and your country through civic participation and service. Whether you contribute by volunteering with a local organization, serving in our armed forces, owning a business, running for public office, casting your vote on election day, or serving on a jury when called to serve, you will carry on your nation's proud heritage as a nation of immigrants. You will now take part in the governing process through your right to vote. We urge you to exercise this right. The representative from the League of Women Voters will be available outside in the hallway where you first checked in to provide you with a voter registration card and information on how to vote. Recognize your citizenship as an opportunity to shape a better future for yourself, your family, your community, and your new country. Through service to your country and your community, you will enrich the lives of those around you and our nation as a whole. I congratulate you on this milestone. Your hard work and determination have led you here, and I welcome you as our newest citizens. I am confident that your spirit and dedication will uphold America's tradition of providing hope and opportunity for generations of immigrants to come. Welcome to the United States. Once again, we thank Bonny Eagle Middle School for hosting this ceremony. The audio visuals were astounding, and it is with pleasure that you guys get to receive refreshments. Not every school does that. I would like to ask all our new citizens and family to remain in their seats or in the general area until the student body has been dismissed. Thank you, and I congratulate you one last time.